And we cut across to breaking news coming in on the Kolkata rape horror, where pathetic victim shaming is now happening by rapist Manojit Mishra. He has gone on to call the scratch marks on his body love bites. Manojit has said that if it is a rape, how did I get love bites is the question he's asked. The scratches on Manojit's body that were sustained during the rape, where the medical test clearly states that the victim was trying to resist him and trying to get him off, but he forced himself on her. Rape, victim shaming and character assassination is what this man has stooped to after he continues to defend himself. He's saying that it was the victim who had her will in the act and the scratches on his body are love bites. The Kolkata rape survivor has been stripped of her dignity yet again by this man who was high on power, given the TMC link that has been established and how several TMC leaders have come to his defense and made extremely insensitive remarks against the victim herself. Let me cut across to my colleague Rajesh Saha joining us live with further details on this claim that is being made by Manojit Mishra and how blatantly he has stripped the dignity of the victim. He said that these are love bites and not resistance scratch marks.
Well, Sushil, let me correct you first. He is Manojit Mishra, not Mandal. And yes, of course, several scratch marks have been found on his body during the medical legal examination, because the examination was conducted of all the arrested accused on last Sunday evening. And during the examination, according to the sources, few scratch marks have been found on his neck of the prime accused Manojit Mishra, which proves that the victim tried to save herself, tried to resist, and that is also called as resistance mark. And police is saying that the victim tried to save herself from Manojit while the crime was being committed. The victim,
right. Rajesh, while I correct myself there, I also apologize for interrupting you here, because we also have this latest response coming in from Manojit's lawyer. Let's listen into what he said, after which I come back to you.
এফআইআর কপি দেখলে বোঝা যাবে এটা একটা ষড়যন্ত্র, একে ফাঁসানো হয়েছে।
মোবাইলে কি পাওয়া যেতে পারে,
কি পাওয়া যেতে পারে সেটা প্রসিকিউশন বলবে। আপনাদেরকে তো প্রসিকিউশনের সমস্ত খবর দিচ্ছে যে গায়ে আঁচড় পাওয়া গেছে। প্রসিকিউশন কি এই কথাটা বলেছে যে তার ঘাড়ে একখানা লাভ বাইট পাওয়া গেছে? মনোজিৎ মিশ্রার এই কথাটা আপনাদেরকে প্রসিকিউশন বলেনি। যদি রেপ হয় কোনোদিন লাভ বাইট পাওয়া যায় না, যেটা আমি আমার ক্লায়েন্টের সঙ্গে দেখা করে তাকে এক্সামিন করে এসে আপনাদের সামনে বলছি।
And let me cut across to Saira Shah Halim joining us on the phone line over this latest claim that is being made by Manojit Mishra's lawyer. Saira, those scratch marks on the on Manojit's body, which were marks out of resistance because the victim was trying to get out of it. Manojit's lawyer is now claiming that those were love bites.
See, it is very clear that, the Kolkata rape survivor was given an inhaler because she suffered a panic attack, okay? So she was given an inhaler not out of concern, but, so that these rapists could, brutalize her. And it is very clear that she was brutalized, and there were struggle marks on her neck, on her body of escape. She was forcefully, the latch was put, she couldn't escape the college. So it is a clear-cut case of violation of her body and violation of her free will. So it is very clear that, she tried to escape, but she was dragged to the security guard's room and allegedly raped by Mishra. As, this Ahmed and Mukhopadhyay, they recorded the act, but she was raped by Mishra.
Oh yes, and that is very clear that it was an act of rape, but even as the matter is now in court, the cheap tactics that his legal side is now indulging in to defend him at any cost, and we all understand the political patronage from the TMC that this man has enjoyed, how he was high on power, how he thought that everybody was out there to shield him, and irrespective, it is not one victim who's spoken out against him. There have been several horrifying stories by women that have come out against him of how he forced himself on them, and Given his track record, now the way his lawyers are defending him, extremely unfortunate to the sort of shame that they have taken to against the victims.
Absolutely. See, if you look at in 2019, he sexually harassed a woman in college, tore her clothes up. In 2024, he beat up a security guard, and he vandalized college property, and he was also involved in a petty theft, stealing gold chain and specs and all these things. And there have been several complaints against him. And however, since he enjoys political patronage and yields considerable power, and there are a lot of girls who have come up and they've said that they've been harassed by him, and there've been many complaints. And here it's very clear he's a history cheater who is enjoying political patronage.
Oh yes, absolutely. And once again, as I thank you for speaking to India Today, we listen in to what Manojit's lawyer has said in his defense.
এফআইআর কপি দেখলে বোঝা যাবে এটা একটা ষড়যন্ত্র, একে ফাঁসানো হয়েছে।
মোবাইলে কি পাওয়া যেতে পারে?
কি পাওয়া যেতে পারে সেটা প্রসিকিউশন বলবে। আপনার থেকে তো প্রসিকিউশনে সমস্ত খবর দিচ্ছে যে গায়ে আঁচড় পাওয়া গেছে। প্রসিকিউশন কি এই কথাটা বলেছে যে তার ঘাড়ে একখানা লাভ বাইট পাওয়া গেছে? মনোজিৎ মিশ্রার এই কথাটা আপনাদেরকে প্রসিকিউশন বলেনি। যদি রেপ হয় কোনোদিন লাভ বাইট পাওয়া যায় না, যেটা আমি আমার ক্লায়েন্টের সঙ্গে দেখা করে তাকে এক্সামিন করে এসে আপনাদের সামনে বলছি।